Are you ready to evolve your life? I mean, really evolve your life. Are you ready to step into your power, your potential, and your purpose to show up in a way that only you can? Well, welcome to this edition of Evolve Mastery, where I teach masters how to evolve into the very essence of their creative potential, power, and purpose. I am your host, Princeton Clark. Welcome to this episode of Evolve Mastery. Hey, what's going on, guys? Princeton Clark here, back for another episode of Evolved Mastery. And guys, listen. Before you go off on me, before you attack me, I just want to say thank you so much for your patience. I know it's been a while since you've heard my voice, since I've done a new episode. But if you guys have been following me on social media or you've connected to me offline, you know that I've been doing some amazing work, getting to work with people like Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and so many others in the coaching space. And it's been such a privilege and such an honor. But guess what, guys? As always, I am evolving. Evolved Mastery is evolving. Now that I'm back focusing 100% on my brand, my clients, my flow, my podcast, my book, and another book that's on the way, which we'll be talking about down the road, I'm just really excited to be back with you guys. And I just wanted to hop on today just to prepare you guys for what is on the way. I don't know if any of you, I know there's quite a few of you who are following me now who connected with me via Clubhouse, that new app where you get to talk to people in real time. I love that app, and I've grown a substantial following there and made such amazing connections. But it's time for me to get back to my brand on a next level. It's time for me to get back to this podcast. And I have some podcasts that have been done that are going to be uploaded this coming week and in the coming weeks that I've sat down and interviewed people with. And I'm really excited about bringing their voices and their messages to you guys. I also have some new teammates that are helping me brand and really evolve Mastery as we begin to scale this company, take it to the next level, provide you guys with courses and classes and events virtually and in person. We're also putting together some retreats. And guys, I'm just really excited about it. But I just wanted to pop on today and just say thank you guys for everything that you've done, all the messages, all the love. I just love my tribe, man. And, you know, this mastery tribe, these individuals, I call them my rare breed. You know, there's a rare breed of individuals that are rising and saying, now is my time, and I am 100% committed to manifesting my legacy in the world because I refuse to be a memory that's forgotten. Instead, I choose to be a memory that people and that the world never forgets. So with that being said, I just wanted to update you guys. I got something special on the way, and there's only 2 more days to sign up for it. And that is the 6-week Mastery Group Mentorship Program that's going to be launching on this Wednesday. That's right, June the 2nd. And so I said, you know, I wasn't going to do this, but I was like, you know what? I got a lot of loyal fans and a lot of loyal listeners out there who've been waiting for this opportunity. And I decided to do something special. For the first 3 events that I host each year for the 6-week Mastery program, I only charge $195 for it. So this is the 3rd one this year. After this one, it goes back up to $995. But I said, you know what? I'm going to give my listeners, those who are loyal, who are faithful, who hear this episode, an opportunity to chime in, get registered, and join me on that experience, my team on that experience, other individuals on that experience. So there you go. Now all you got to do is go over to evolvemastery.com, click on programs and events. From there, you're going to get the drop down for the 6-week Mastery Group Mentorship Program. Pay your $195. On Tuesday, you're going to be receiving a link to log in and register via Zoom so that on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, you can log on, you can meet me face to face, we can get connected, show some love, and take this 6 weeks journey of mastery together. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. Now that I have that out the way, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about the power of choice and the power to commit. You know, coming out of COVID, we've all been hit so hard. The entire world was shaken by fear, shaken by worry, shaken by doubt. Then we were isolated. People were put in a perplexing place, having to live a life in a sequence of events and having to create new habits and structures around how to live, how to be a parent, how to run a business, how to evolve after losing a job, how to evolve after losing family members and friends to this terrible situation. And what I've realized is that now that everything is beginning to open up, there is still residue left in the lives of those who are out there in the world saying, I'm trying to find my momentum again, but I don't feel the energy like I did. I feel like I got put on pause, and now I'm like a train pulling all of these cars behind me, and I'm trying to pick up that strength and that momentum. And what do I do? And I've talked to so many clients all over the world. Guys, in case you didn't know, this podcast now reaches over 45 countries, and it's averaging between 4,000 to 7,000 new subscribers per month. And so as you can imagine, I get a lot of messages from people. Via social media, I've connected with a lot of you, even on Clubhouse. And now that Clubhouse is open to Android users and also iPhone users, I know that I'm going to be connecting with a lot of others. So with that being said, man, the messages that I've been getting from people saying, Princeton, how do I navigate after creating these habits? I'm realizing that it's affected my flow. It's affected my mindset. It's affected me emotionally. It's affected me spiritually. And now I'm trying to find balance and I'm trying to find flow in my life again, but everything has changed and I feel like I'm starting over from square one, or I feel like so much has shifted that now I need to pivot really strong just to pick up that momentum to get back to where I was. And so I wanted to talk about the power of making a choice, the power of commitment. Everyone was hit over the course of the past year, but there are those who also weathered that storm and came out stronger than they were prior to being hit by that storm. And we got to ask the question, why is it that they were able to evolve? Some people started businesses in the middle of COVID with little to no resources. They got online, they learned, they implemented, they applied. And so I want to start this conversation today talking about the power of choice. No matter what type of uncertain situations we face, we always have the power to choose. Even in uncertainty, we can take certain actions to get certain results so that we can manifest a certain reality. Now, some people committed to choosing to respond in a way that they said, you know what, I'm going to take this downtime to educate myself. All the time that I made excuses for not having, now I have it. So what's the excuse? I have none. So I'm going to begin to learn. I'm going to read more. I'm going to have more conversations. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to connect to people who are successful in industries that I want to grow in. Maybe I've been working this job that I hated for so long and now I've lost the job. Well, guess what? I can only go up from here. So I'm going to make the choice to evolve now. I'm going to make the choice to build a stronger relationship with myself so that as I build a stronger relationship with myself, I can build a stronger relationship in connection to my life, financially, personally, on every level, and spiritually. See, that's the only determining factor in the reality that people create with their lives. Some people choose to make excuses. Some people choose to be lazy. Some people choose to procrastinate. Some people choose to evolve. Are you willing to evolve in your life? Are you willing to make the right decisions in your life that are going to take you to that next level, that are going to awaken that inner master within you, that's going to awaken your power, your potential, and your purpose? Because guess what? It's in all of us. There aren't some people who are successful and it's just because, they had better opportunities. You look at a lot of people who were successful. Look at a lot of pioneers of the past. Look at the challenges they had to face. Look at the no's they had to hear. Listen to the excuses that they could have made when people told them it would never work. But look at how they chose to respond. Every great person chose to be great. It wasn't that they were born great. They just made decisions to give birth to their greatness. They made decisions to give birth to their legacy. Are you willing to give birth to your legacy? You know, this is something I had to ask myself early in my journey. And if you guys have been following this podcast, you know my story. If you've been following me on social media, you know my story. So I won't even go into that now. I encourage you go back and listen to the other podcast episodes if you haven't had a chance to already. But moving forward, you know what I realized? I used to talk a lot about leadership. Leadership was huge for me. And I would teach a lot about leadership. Coaches, entrepreneurs, consultants, high-level individuals, and also people just trying to figure their life out. I would teach them how to be a leader for themselves. But then I realized something. In these current times, there's been a mass awakening of what I call the rare breed. See, the rare breed individual is not one of those people who sit around and let things just happen. The rare breed individual doesn't sit around and make excuses. The rare breed individual looks for opportunity to choose to accept and respond to. The rare breed individual wakes up every day knowing that every breath is a gift and an opportunity to manifest something new. The rare breed understands that every breath is a gift and they refuse to waste it. I've been meeting a lot of people who have awakened to their inner master, and in doing so, they have become a rare breed in their own life, just as I did on my own journey. And I talk about that in my book, Awakening Your Inner Master, The Journey of Self-Mastery. If you have not checked out that book, go over to Amazon and look me up, Princeton Clark, or you can just type in Awakening Your Inner Master and it'll pull it up. It's called Awakening Your Inner Master, The Journey of Self-Mastery. But I share deep insights and wisdom that I gained on my own journey. I share struggles that I had. I share the challenges that I had to evolve through and the struggles I had to overcome. But I dive deep into the 3 foundational stones of self-mastery: the mind, the body, and the soul. What does it really mean? But you can hear more about my story either on this podcast, or you can read the book. You can get the tips. You can get the tricks that I applied to my own life, that I made a choice to manifest and utilize in my own life. But guess what? All the books in the world, all the podcasts in the world won't awaken that rare breed mindset. See, you have to awaken that rare breed mindset. You are a divine creator, creating in every single moment the very essence of your legacy, your power, your potential, and your purpose. And every moment that you don't show up is another moment that you will never get back. It's another moment that dies without your power. But I want you to start thinking about, how are you choosing to show up in your life? How are you choosing to commit to each breath, understanding that every breath is a gift? Instead of thinking about the legacy you leave when you die, I want you to start asking yourself one simple question. What is the legacy that I will leave today? What is the legacy that I will leave in my relationships? What is the legacy that I will leave with my passion? What is the legacy that I will leave with my love? What is the legacy that I will leave with my impact today? Whether that's in my family, whether that's in my job, whether that's in how I meet strangers and the connections and conversations that I create. It's all a choice. But you have to be committed every single day to making that choice. You have to be committed every single day to evolving your life. You have to be committed every single day to investing in you, because as I always say, you are the root to the tree of your life. And if you don't like the fruit in the branches of the tree of your life, you got to go back to the root, because you are the one creating all of it, or letting it be as it is. And I could talk on and on and on about this, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to join me virtually, join my team members virtually, as we dive into this 6-week mastery group mentorship program. Starts on June the 2nd, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, this coming Wednesday. All you have to do is go over to the evolvedmastery.com website, go to events, and then from there, click on the link that says 6-week mastery group mentorship program, and you can log in, you can register, you can pay for your spot, and just go from there. And we will have more coming. We have more events, more workshops, but I want you guys to also get connected to me on social media. And I wanted to make a quick announcement. We have a new page that we're building on Instagram for Evolved Mastery that we haven't published yet. But my former Evolved Mastery page on Instagram is now just at Princeton Clark. So you can find me, if you're not already following me on social media, on Instagram, just look me up. On Facebook, you can look up Evolved Mastery. On Twitter, you can look up Evolved Mastery. And on Instagram, you're going to look up at Princeton Clark. But if you have any questions about upcoming events, if you'd like to take part in the 6-week Mastery Group Mentorship Program starting this Wednesday, all you have to do is go to the website evolvedmastery.com, and that is evolvedmastery.com. I'm excited, guys. I got some new episodes coming to you guys this coming week, and I am committed to your mastery. Total life mastery. We're going to be navigating more in-depthly into the process of mastery, not just self-mastery, but total life mastery. We're going to be evolving this podcast as we move forward, and I'm really excited for what's about to come. I know that it's going to really assist you in your journey. But I want you to reach out to me on social media. Let me know how this year has impacted you. Let me know what areas you're struggling in, what challenges you're having right now, because I'm also getting ready to create new content, because I'm also going to start addressing the challenges, the struggles, and the things that need to be addressed in order for people to fully evolve their life on every level. And I'm really excited to bring that stuff to you guys. But guys, Evolved Mastery is evolving yet again. And I'm looking forward to connecting to some of you. I'm looking forward to having you virtually and some of the upcoming events. I'm looking forward to having you on live with me virtually with some of the virtual events that I'm about to put on with my team. We also have some in-person events that we're going to be doing. We have the Mind, Body, Soul Wellness Retreat that we're doing in Carefree, Arizona at Savannah Wellness Resort and Spa. That's going to be the 3rd weekend of July. So if you'd like more information about that, that will be coming out in the next week or two. So make sure you stay connected. But as always, I love you guys. Remember, you have the power to choose, but you must choose to commit to that power. You must choose to commit to your potential, and you must choose to commit to your purpose. Stay tuned for more Evolved Mastery coming to you this week. And I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you and sharing a lot of the wisdom and the insight and the tools that I've gotten over the course of the past year working with Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Pat Quinn, Pete Vargas, and so many others in the personal development arena. I've learned a lot of what to do. I've also learned a lot of what not to do. And I'm going to be bringing that to you as we take you on this journey of total life mastery. I love you guys. I'll be talking to you again soon.